All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 70 Lions.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready, set.
New set of downs from the 37.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Crackle 80.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Forced out to his right. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he will not move the chains, Brock. In fact, he can't even get back to the line. He's going to go out of bounds for a loss of yards. It's going to be 4th down. The Colts are ready for the punt. That's Miles Price back deep for the Vikings. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Gaml. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, or he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Only went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Ready.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And the fair catch made here at the 15.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
All set to go now from the 35. And bring the tight end left. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Second and 6 coming up here. They send a tight end in motion. Play action, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Dime coverage here from the Colts. Third down. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing again now. McCarthy. It's caught. This is Addison. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Minnesota.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. On play action now. McCarthy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. McCarthy operating from the pistol. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Back deep is ETN. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
6 yards to go.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
19 Lions. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Gets this to Pittman over the middle. And this spot is going to be closed, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now it's McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the draw, it's Dowdle. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone. Charvarius Ward picks it off.
McCarthy's pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Offense
go.
in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
On the ready.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. 70, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers escapes a defender. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60 inches. 65. Go.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Taylor to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Bronco 80. Ready.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wise.
Ready, ready.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Ready. Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
First down throw here from Richardson. To the middle, and it's looked in by Warren. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Back. Bronco 80. Viking 18. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain on the play. That's good for the Colts. 1st down.
Ready.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Taken down.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
70 Timberwolf. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Looking to his running back. Incomplete. Snap play is going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Come on. Hawk 70. Hawk 70 Timberwolf.
Play fake. It's Richardson. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the ready.
All set to go now from the 35. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And goes to the hurry up here.
Second and 5.
Cougar 19.
30-yard line.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Second down carry for Taylor. Ooh, got him close to the line to gain. Down to the 25. 3rd and maybe a yard. Offense to the line fast.
Bravo 80.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's
Moving
go.
quickly, trying to get set again.
Cowboy 80.
First down.
18.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a second quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. On the counter, Dowdle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And the Vikings, 1st down. A gain of 12. And the Vikings, 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Kirk in motion left. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 21 yards.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the springer. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Dowdle again. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
to throw. Here's McCarthy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Patrick, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Viking, 18. Ready.
Now Richardson to throw. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
Richardson on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready,
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got a man left. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
ETN is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Miles Price. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. Continues making risky decisions with the football. Man, he has already been burned twice in this opening half, Brock, and probably should have been the trifecta, just avoiding his 3rd interception.
Yeah, he's going to have to look in the mirror and make some serious adjustments here, because that 3rd pick, if he keeps making these kind of decisions, yeah, that 3rd pick's a-coming. He cannot be this careless with the football.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go now.
It's another rushing play. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down. Just before halftime, you get a timeout, take it.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 26. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. And that's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. The main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
All set to go now from the 35. Inside, give to Dowell. Breaks the tackle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Getting more there to make the stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Motion the slot man right. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh no, they get him yet again. The LSU rookie with the pick. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. Throwing the goods after it. Linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Price. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard
The play fake. It's McCarthy. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
They've got a man in motion. Play action, McCarthy. Finds the in route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 more yards. That's another Vikings 1st down.
From the red zone now. Rolling out to his left. Now he takes it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Dude, if you're You've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble, but it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On play action now, McCarthy. That's incomplete on 2nd down. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's caught. This is Kirk. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Here's a design run. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Setting up, 2nd and goal. Going power with a big tight end. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Now they send their back in motion right. 3rd and goal for McCarthy. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Taylor to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Okay,
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Deputy. Hey, check out.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Ready,
Richardson back to throw. Going with a screen to Taylor. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, set.
They fake the handoff, now Richardson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Richardson on 3rd. Chased out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. You put Felton in motion left. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down.
Going down or on the run. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. So that right there might be the 1st and last time we see them go to the ground on this drive, partner. First time they get away from throwing the ball, and they wind up losing yardage.
That's pretty surprising, too, because when you passed it well, you're expecting those defenders to rush upfield. They didn't, and they hit that draw right in the face.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. Going on 3rd, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended target. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4. They snap it to McCarthy. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They start on the ground. Taylor. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Renard on the tackle. Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts with the football as they hang on to this comfortable lead. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Panther 60, Viking 18. Reload.
Taylor again. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a pickup of 8, and that brings up 3rd and 6.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Play action with Richardson. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. So he gained 30 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Ready.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Bronco switch. Bronco, come on.
They'll run. Etienne. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
6-yard line.
Ready, set.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often, what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Kirk in motion left. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Second down now, 7 to go. Play action, McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
See, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking to guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
19, Tiger, 19. Here we go. Hawk 70.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First down now, ball at the 33.
Get up. Gravity Lion.
Now a give to ETN running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining in this game.
On the set.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Go. Gravity Lion. Viking, 18.
They go right back to ETN. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 8.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Steady.
Third and long for him here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down Colts.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 19, target, go.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
A give, left side to Taylor. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts on their way to their 3rd win of the year. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. ETN will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Taylor now up the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
3rd and goal for Richardson. Escapes the... And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings 14.
Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go, set. 60 by 60.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kenny Moore with the pick. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and he had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Gay with the point after. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
42. Vikings 14.
I just want to rock. I just want to
Matt Gay to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's Price. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Gaml. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught. This is Addison. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Got to set this up quick.
1 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. On play action now. McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.